and the impact of screens on children. That's what one physician set out to find out in a new documentary called Screenagers, exploring how our digital age affects teens and how they make decisions about vaping, using alcohol and drugs. Joining us this morning to discuss more about this is Ellie Lerma. She is featured in this documentary. Welcome, Ellie. Thanks for driving in from Bastrop to see us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us about your role in this film.
So my role was the vaping e-cigarette nicotine. And it was just all about my story on how I was able to quit. I actually went to TikTok and I made a video, and I was able to influence millions of people to also do the same.
Wow, okay, so let's back up a little bit. How did social media affect your judgment about vaping in the first place?
I was seeing a lot of things on my For You page saying, this is why I'm quitting vaping, this is why I'm quitting vaping, and I would just continue to scroll because I didn't want to hear the information until I was ready to quit myself.
Okay, and so how hard or easy was it to quit?
It was pretty difficult because I had to change my entire environment. You know, I wasn't going out and socializing with the people who I used to, and that was probably the hardest thing, was just the isolation and also just being as real through that process as I could.
Are you saying that all your friends vaped, and so that...
A lot of them did during that time.
So what was their reaction when you quit? You just told me that you have not vaped in 10 months. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. Yes, it's been awesome. Their reaction, it kind of was able to let me know who was going to support me and who wasn't through that. And I definitely lost some friends through that process and was able to create new friends who are also, you know, focused on health in this time.
And so what do you want people to learn from this documentary?
I want people to learn that it is never too late to live a healthier lifestyle, and that the greatest form of self-love is sometimes saying no to what feels really good in the moment for a long-term reward. And I promise it's worth it. So many amazing opportunities have come my way since I have really taken this journey.
I mean, that takes a lot of bravery and strength to fight peer pressure,
Absolutely.
Right? And tell me, like, physically, what differences did you notice after you stopped vaping?
So I was dealing with a lot of physical symptoms and a lot of mental health symptoms. The physical symptoms was fatigue, shortness of breath, and I was able to start doing cardio workouts again, walk up the stairs without having shortness of breath. My hair wasn't thinning as it was getting thinning when I was vaping. And then mentally, I was just having so much anxiety without the vape. So I was having to deal with that naturally instead of going towards just a quick fix. And so many times I wanted to drive to the gas station and just quitting, you know, but I was able to stay strong.
Why did you start vaping in the first place?
So it was the end of my college, and I got into an internship, and there were a bunch of sales guys, and it was just really popular around the office. One of them handed me one, and I swear the first time I ever had that nicotine, I felt so calm and at ease. And on my way home from my internship that day, I went and bought my own at a gas station, and that was the first of probably a few hundred.
And you were hooked just from that one try?
Just from that one.
Okay, that just shows you how addictive it is, right?
Yes, and I don't have a history of smoking.
I was going to ask you, did you smoke before and you were trying to quit smoking by using
because
vaping?
a lot of people try to quit smoking by going to the e-cigarettes, but I find that I was ingesting so much more nicotine than I probably would have if I would have been smoking, just because of how accessible it was.
Right. Ellie, thank you so much for your time. The documentary is called Screenagers, and you can find more information by going to the screenagersproject.com.